What's up guys, how you all doing here? I'm going to do a wee series here called Fantasy Matchup, where I'm going to think of fantasy matches that I would love to have saw. Maybe fighters from different eras or fighters from the same era but didn't happen, or passing of the torch kind of things. So passing of the torch kind of fights where maybe one guy from a previous era fights one guy from a next era, whenever one of them's at the end of their career and one of them's in the progressive stages in their career. So that's what I'm going to do in the upcoming videos, and I'm still going to be doing my other videos, so I'll just fit these in whenever I haven't uploaded in a few days and I need something to keep fresh in my channel. So today's fantasy matchup is going to be the two British light welterweights and former light welterweight champions, Amir and Ricky Hatton, both sort of Manchester people. Amir lives actually in Bolton, which is outside Manchester, I believe. I've never been, but I believe Bolton is outside Manchester, and Ricky Hatton is from in Manchester. He's just from Hyde or somewhere like that. So this is the matchup between these two. I personally would have liked to have saw this fight happen maybe in 2010 or whatever, whenever the both guys were. Amir was world champion and Hatton was well, after Pacquiao defeat, but he was still in boxing, if you get me. There might have been talks of the two fighting in the end of 2012 when Ricky Hatton had his final professional fight of his career. I think that would have been a good move because Amir Khan came off his knockout defeat to Danny Swift Garcia, and I think that would have been a good big name and a good comeback opponent for him. So let's get to it. As far as what I thought the fight would have turned out, I think it would be entertaining, I think it would have been a real entertaining. This fight would probably have sold out. Well, it would definitely have sold out the MAN Arena. Could it have sold out Old Trafford? Maybe. It would have been a push. But maybe could it have sold out Old Trafford? Could have. Maybe. Hatton's a bigger name than Khan, but Khan's a big name himself. Even as he's not fighting, he's still in the boxing eyes of the boxing fans. So that just shows his marketability and how popular he is even within the United Kingdom to this day. So as far as the fight itself, I think it would have been entertaining. I think it would have been competitive. I think Khan's a good round scorer, as we saw in the Devin Alexander fight. He scores rounds very effectively. Even in the Canelo fight, although he wasn't winning because, it's Canelo, he was winning in points. I don't care what the scorecards say. He maybe lost one round, which was the 5th round, he got cut. He maybe lost one round in that fight, and then obviously he got cleared out in the 6th. But he maybe won 4 rounds out of 6 in that fight. I think Khan would have clogged up the points. That's the wrong word. I think Khan would have got a good winning lead on the scorecards, especially in the first few rounds. His work rate, his hand speed, his movement, his boxing, he wins rounds. Round after round after round after round. He just is able to do it. Khan's biggest problem, as we all know, is his chin, his jaw, and even fights that he's been knocked out in, the Danny Garcia particularly, and the Canelo, he was outboxing him until he got caught. That was what the problem was. And both guys caught him. Well, Canelo's might not have necessarily been a counterpunch. But Danny Garcia clipped him with a counter left hook. Ricky Hatton, I don't think, was a particularly well timed counterpuncher. But Ricky Hatton boxed well. Had an underrated boxing brain, if you ask me. He had a decent jab. He was a very good body puncher, and he knew how to systematically break guys down and then finish them to the body. He wasn't particularly a massive head puncher, but with the body shots and the accuracy of the body shots, he was able to knock guys out with shots to the pit of the stomach or to the liver. And Amir Khan actually too, great body puncher. Look at the Zab Judah fight, look at the Louis Collazo fight. you can't say that he isn't good. Now his is more speed, probably accuracy too, but he's got the speed in that. So I've sparred with guys with fast hands, and I've come to the conclusion that they are good body punchers, because I've been hit by guys with fast hand speed, and they've hurt me with body shots. They take the air out of you, as they do. So that has to be said. As far as who punches the hardest, I'm not sure. Maybe Hatton slightly, because he's just naturally a bit bigger than Khan. He was light welterweight at the start of his career. Khan was lightweight. He was more solid than Khan in terms of his body structure. You know, he was quite lanky and sort of, he's filled out now, but he used to be quite like lanky and skinny and that. And it just didn't seem to be as solid. Obviously, he had the athleticism over Hatton, but he didn't necessarily have the strength or the powerful physique. So yeah, I've been talking now for quite a while. I've kind of weighed up the sort of strengths and weaknesses there. Another thing has to be said, I don't think Hatton had the best chin in the world either. I mean, Mayweather caught him clean, Pacquiao caught him clean. He didn't seem to have the best chin himself, and he got knocked down by an Irish guy, actually, or Northern Irish, was it? Was it Eamon McGee or something like that? Knocked him down. So I don't think Hatton's chin is the best either. I think it could be possibly suspect. So, but yeah, as far as the final conclusion of this fantasy matchup, I think Khan would have beat Hatton on points, or Khan maybe could have stopped Hatton late in the fight, or knocked him down with a body shot and finished the fight. I don't think Hatton would have won. He wouldn't have beat Khan on points. Could he have caught him and tried to knock him out to stop him? Yeah, he probably could have. I don't know about the body shots, however. Khan does have a suspect chin, but we haven't seen him weak to the body, so that's hard to know. But yeah, I think Khan would have won this fantasy matchup had it took place. So, any other fantasy matchups you want to see next, just drop a comment down below this video, and I'll get back to you. This is Pugilistking. Thanks for watching.